Have you ever wanted to run a free lag server? Well, what are you doing? Go check out our host, VivalNodes. You get 40% off with the code Galactic. Now go use that at checkout. 40% off, limited time. Go use it. Thank you, VivalNodes, for supporting. And it's pretty much lag free. Literally 1 gigabyte can basically run what we're running. Okay, but we're way ahead of that. But whatever you want to buy, just make sure you use Galactic at checkout because you get 40% off. Thank you once again, VivalNodes, for supporting this, and let's roll the video. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be doing a server review on GalacticPE. Now, some of you know I am actually owner on the server, as you can see on the right hand side of my screen. But to be honest, I'm going to be giving it a fair review and all this stuff, like depending on what we actually wanted to achieve and how far we are from actually achieving it and all that type of stuff. Now, please bear with me. This is a video that took quite a long time to make, and it took a lot of different aspects of the server and community to make as well. I got many opinions from the community and all that type of stuff, and there's also going to be a few sneak peeks like what's going to be coming over in the near future and all that type of stuff. Alright guys, so let's get into this video. Well, first things first. The general aspect of GalacticPE was to make cosmic prisons into Bedrock. Now, we wanted to add our own little twist onto it, such as change a few things up and all that type of stuff. Now, from where we are right now, I admit we are nowhere near Cosmic Prisons level, but I can see in the very near future that we will be somewhat at their level with all the LMS, the COF, and all that type of cool stuff. Now, Season 2 is when we plan to add all the raiding and all this type of stuff. Now, this won't be added this season, as this season is only going to last 3 months. The reason why it's only 3 months is because this was mainly a beta season to see what the server could handle, how much we could actually produce in Season 1, and then we could plan out the next few months ahead of us. Now, throughout this first week or two of release, we have managed to bring out a lot of features such as Galactic Energy, Galactic Currency, like, it's not really custom currency, but it's a different economy, coin flips, a custom made auction house, and a custom enchanting. Now this is probably my favorite part. I'm going to grab a pick that has a decent amount of energy real quick. And yeah, it's a really cool enchanting system. You put the pick in and you get to pick a cool enchant. Now we also have a Discord bot that is also pretty cool. I want to say a huge thank you to Yox Gamer for making that for us, and he still codes every day making that for us. Now, another thing we made was Slotbot. Now, I know there are a few issues with Slotbot on the start of the season, and they've somewhat been fixed, and we still need to improve Slotbot. The way you get Slotbot tickets is you buy them from the store, you get them in crates, or you can vote. Now, voting is probably one of the best things you can do to start off the server. You grab your kit, you vote, and you can get some pretty cool stuff. Like, you know, there are a few cosmetics in here that you can only get from voting, but you can also get ranks, you can get galactic crates, you can get loot boxes, just to make it a little bit less pay to win. Now, on top of that, a few things that will be coming in the very near future are G-kits. These are custom armor kits, so you claim it. Well, you have to unlock it to claim it, where you get G-kit flares, which you can only spawn in PvP mine. Now, once you summon that flare, you have to defeat, not a boss, but it's like a small little guardian that holds either a gem, has a chance of dropping the gem, or has a chance of dropping the armor set. Now, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Now, we also are going to be adding a few things such as LMS, Koth is wanted, specialty sets, so bonus set, specialty sets, same thing. Pets are going to be coming soon, jackpot will be coming soon, all those type of cool stuff, and that's coming in the very near future. As well as this, we are bringing some more prison related stuff to the server, such as prestiges, cells. Now, like I said at the start, cells aren't going to be raidable this season probably, definitely season 2, but this season probably only going to be, you know, a place of storage. And if we feel like the season is ready for raiding and we have everything else added we wish for this season, then maybe we'll add raiding, but to add raiding we'll need to add guards and all this type of stuff, which is also coming in season 2. A lot of spoilers actually than I thought. Now, I like the aspect of the kits. You know, you have the starter, decent. It's just a starter kit. You know, all starter kits aren't that good, and the back kits are pretty balanced actually. Now, once you get tier 7, you have access to this kit, and not a lot of tier 7s actually know about this kit yet. But once you claim it, it says DuckYT4979. You get a little announcement type thing in chat, and as you can see, you have some pretty cool loot. You get this week's loot box. You get the Galactic crate for the month you're in. You get some white scrolls, white scrolls, and all that type of stuff. You get some shards, which will be removed, as we removed shards due to a few issues that occurred during some additions we had. Now, as I said, we have loot boxes. We have Galactic crates. Now, these are very good. I remember at the start of the season they were quite buggy and all this type of stuff, and we pretty much fixed all the bugs in Galactic crates, the loot boxes and containers. Now, there are still a few things that need to be added to them, such as G-kits, so that every so often you might encounter an air item. If you encounter an item where you don't actually get the 3 items in the loot box, or you don't get all 10 items in the Galactic crate, then just join the Discord, make a ticket, and me and Zio will sort it, or we'll put a little notification in our channel for all the G-kit flares that need to be given out to those people. As I know Valentine, you get Valentine G-kits with, so that's one thing that needs to be added. Now, on top of that, we also have our own little enchant system. Now, if I can do this correctly, I'm just gonna quickly list all the enchants. There we go. We have a lot of custom enchants, as well as armor enchants and vanilla enchants. Now, this is going to be going up and up and up over the next few weeks with custom enchants for armor, swords, and all that. Maybe some more pickaxe enchants to relate to stuff. Now, we also plan on adding meteors into PvP mine, where meteors fall from the sky, and they give incredible loot once you mine them. So, it takes roughly 400 things to mine. The person that gets the top mining will get a loot box, meteor, and on top of that you will get that type of stuff. Now, there is also going to be a custom enchant added once they are added to suit all of that stuff. Now, another thing that I really like about Galactic is, you know, the general player base. Now, one thing I do want to say is, we only expected 2-3 people to play, because, you know, it's a small server, all that type of stuff. Turns out, on release we had 32 people join within the first 10 minutes, and then, I agree, it's died down, but right now it's actually quite a quiet hour for Galactic, and that's because most of our players are either NA, or they're really, like, they play really late at night, and midday-ish for EU. So right now, it is currently 10 PM. So give it a few hours and there'll be roughly 20 people on, because all the EUs come on to play with the NAs. So yeah, that's just one thing that I've noticed about the playbase. So the playbase is doing really well. Now, I want to go on to the bugs. We have noticed there are a lot of game-breaking bugs. Well, they're not really game-breaking, but they're big bugs that need to be fixed. Now, I agree, they need to be fixed. Myself and Zero are working on them very hard, and we've nearly fixed every single bug that has appeared so far this season. Now, obviously, every time you fix a bug, there'll always be a new bug appearing, whether it's a worse bug or it doesn't do as much damage as the original bug. Now, another thing that I feel like is quite unique to Galactic is an actual staff board Now, these are the 4 people that actually helped make Galactic possible. We have myself, we have Zio, the main 2 people that made Galactic, you have Kenny, and you have Ash. We're the side managers, basically. They help us out wherever we feel like, you know, if me and Zio are busy doing some coding or something like that, Ash and Kenny will jump in, and all that type of stuff. Now, another cool thing is, Galactic actually has a storyline. You know, we have Alien. Now, if you don't know who Alien is, before we released Galactic, we had a little event where Alien captured Zio. And they stole Zio and had to solve loads of riddles and quests to get Zio back. Now, that is the main reason why we have him captured. Zio and I worked very hard and we captured him back. We got Zio back and we captured the alien in return, and now that's why he's at spawn. Now, another unique thing we had to Galactic that Cosmic had, and we pretty much did it really well and it went really smoothly, was /fund. This took a good few days to unlock. You know, we had G-kits unlocked here, we had boosters, all that type of stuff. And on top of that, we have mining levels. This is also a pretty cool feature. As you can see, I have unlocked it all, but you know, it's a pretty cool feature. It limits what you can do, and it just stops people from getting OP really quick. Now, I agree, this season economy is kind of broken, and next season we hope to stabilize the economy a bit better. Now, another thing that's pretty unique to Galactic that Cosmic don't actually have is autosell. Now, in Cosmic, you have an autosell enchant. Instead, we made an autosell command for all the top donators. Now, we are going to be adding an enchant for autosell for all those low ranks that want to use autosell, but it's not going to be as efficient, if that makes sense. So, that's another thing that's really coming in the near future. Now, if I look at my list on my left screen, I have this list of what is coming in the next update. Now, I said this earlier, but this is some stuff you can look forward to in the next update on the server. This is cells, G-kits. Now, I'm going to list every G-kit, so just so you know. So we have Viking, Valentine, Destroyer. I think that says Hyperdrive. Yes, Hyperdrive. Sorry about that. Zio made a little spelling there, and all that type of stuff. So yeah, there's some others that I'll leave you guys to handle, and yeah, that's pretty much server review. In my opinion, we're doing quite well, and we're getting quite close to achieving our final goal of becoming Cosmic Prisons, but for Bedrock. So we have things to add in the near future. I've covered that. Covered some bugs that need to be fixed, and they will be fixed in the next update as well, and all that type of stuff. Now, if you do want to hop onto the server, please join in. The IP and port will be in the description. There's also the Discord server, and if you feel generous and you want to help us out, either vote, easiest way to do it, and it's also free, or you can edit it onto the store and you can buy yourself a rank or something really juicy off there, which will give you a very good head start on the server. Now, I recommend buying, if you're going to buy something off the server store, I recommend buying the high tier bundle, and that is because you get top rank with it, and you get a CC with it, and you get a loot box with it. And this is probably the most OP thing you can buy, and it's actually cheaper to buy the bundle instead of the rank on its own, so I recommend doing that instead of buying the rank. Now, on top of that, if you haven't done so already, as I mentioned earlier in the video, go check out our sponsor. Okay, he basically helps, he's our host, okay, so go check him out if you want to. We're on a custom plan, so, you know, don't do it. Don't try and get what thing we're on, because we're on a custom thing, so you guys won't actually know. Now, we have 40% off if you use code Galactic. Once again, thank you all for the support lately. Every like equals 1 Galactic crate and loot box opening. Thank you guys. Once again, unfortunately, I didn't do Galactic crate and stuff opening today because this was more of a server review. But thank you anyways for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.